Good evening. My name is Michael. I am from Colorado originally. Not that part. I'm from the pictures of babies on billboards part. I'm 3 hours from the woohoo part. Pictures of the baby, and the caption's always like, "Before I was born, I had dreams." I've got 2 kids, man. I want to put up a picture of a baby on a billboard, and it'll say, "Before you were born, I had dreams." There's variations of that billboard. There's one on the way to Duluth. Says, "Before I was born, I could smile." Yeah, me too. Little bastards. We love them, but it's, I was actually at a baby shower this afternoon for a young couple. The woman who babysat my kids, both of them, I have a 14-year-old and a 9-year-old, and I hadn't seen the look on the face for a very long time, maybe 14 and 9 years. And the look on the face was the realization that they actually have no idea what the baby's going to look like. What the person you marry or end up having a conception with looks like. You know what you look like. You know what they look like. But as you get close to the due date, you're like, I really don't know. And now you're flipping through the family photo album. And you're like, people are like, "What are you expecting?" I hear you're expecting. I am expecting a troll. I'm expecting having to come over to my house at night and answer at least one riddle to get in my door. That's what I'm concerned about at this moment. My wife and I have been together for a very long time. We didn't have children until we were in our late 20s, early 30s, but we started dating. We started dating. I had just been accepted to engineering school, and she had just been accepted into driver's ed, to give you an idea of how young we were. And I am going to do some magic, and people are like, so did you, use the magic, to, get her? And I was like, no, you hide that. If you're interested in the performing arts, you want to go ahead and get that locked down, and then be like, guess what? Not going to be an engineer. Magic. Sorry. Sorry about your plans and the life you thought we'd have. But here's flowers. I should make that happen in the future. Luckily, they're taping that. That would be a good bit. I didn't end up being an engineer. Luckily, she did finish driver's ed, though, so that was good. She ended up being a doctor, like a physician, like the real deal. Technically, I'm a trophy. Soak that up. Yeah. Yep. It's pretty great. We have a great life. Kids are still proud of the magician dad, which is awesome. They're proud of me. They think that's pretty great. So who in the room has a little bit of cash on them? You do? On the aisle? How much do you have, sir? You got a $2 bill? Okay. Okay. Well, my trick doesn't work with one of those. I've been doing this for 25 years, and I will not. No, sit down, dude. You can't do it. I'm not using it. Swear to God. What? I just want a normal denomination is what I'm really hoping for, so I can finish this set. Does somebody have a 10? Oh, all right. Okay. We're back in the safe zone. My heart rate was elevated. You've got a 20. Does anybody have a 50? Okay. It's going to be your choice, ultimately. Does anybody have the golden ticket, the $100 bill? Okay. Emily's got 100. All right. So we're going to do this by a round of applause. And we really can use any denomination. I don't have a bias towards the big money. Who wants to use the 20 for the trick? Not a loud applause, but very high tempo. And by round of applause, who wants to use the 100? Okay. All right. If you would be so kind, would you bring the 100 up? I'll meet you halfway. Okay. All right. Okay. It's not supposed to be funny yet, but I'll take it. Okay, thank you. No, thank you. No, thank you. All right. The $100 bill. I'm just going to put this here for a moment. All right. All right. So I'm going to take the 100. I don't have any of those plastic fingertips, just in case anybody's been to a magic shop since 1978. I'm going to take this thing, and we're going to put it in. I have your 100. Okay. So that is 100-pound paper that I bought at Office Depot, and I have silhouetted it into a Christmas tree, and underneath that is a single present. Thanks. Give it up for crafts. People in the other room cheering for macrame earlier. I'm pretty sure you can give it up for my goddamn tree. Somebody's walking out of here with a points card to Michael's. Can't shop at Hobby Lobby. Come on, political reasons. Truth. All right. Owner of the 100. I'm going to do this, and you're going to say stop. Okay? That is adorable. The metaphor, it was escaped on no one. All right. Emily? It is more than kind of cute. Who said it's kind of cute? That's a fucking 9.5 on Pinterest. You're pinning that. If you see this come across your board, like, bam, pinning it. Okay. Kind of cute. My ass is adorable. Jeez. Okay. Okay. Says the owner of the 20 that didn't get picked. He's like, damn, I'm so glad they didn't fall for the 20. Yeah. You know how hard it is as a magician to not do a card trick? Like, you know how proud I am of myself for not standing here and doing a card trick? Yeah, exactly, right? Like, oh, magician, here comes. Okay, enough. Okay, good job. Okay, right, the first one. Okay. Did that? It almost sounded like it hung up. It sounds different when it hits. Sadly, I know. Okay. Here. We are down to the big moment. This is the one. This is where you win or where you lose. You have been focused. You have been, here we go. Stop? Yes, out of the way. Good job. And the big finish. No. We'll square up. I'm sorry, we'll square up afterwards. Sometimes my tricks don't work. If you've ever seen me before, you'll know sometimes my tricks don't work. Sorry. Okay. No, I really screwed it up. I apologize. It'll come out in the end. Hey, who wants to do a card trick? Yeah. $2 bill guy. $2 bill guy. Just stay where you are, man. I want you to have the red cards in one hand in your mind and the black cards in the other. I want you to hand me the red cards or the black cards. In your mind, what did you hand me? Well, I mean, eventually in my mind. Right now it's in your mind, but we're going to get it over to my mind if you use your words. What? The reds? You handed me the reds. Okay. You now have, in your hands, you have the spades in one hand and the clubs in the other. I want you to imagine throwing them, one of them up in the air. Which are in the air, clubs or spades? Spades are up in the air. They're fluttering and they're floating. You're going to look up and you're either going to see a suit or a number card. Which do you see? And then that suit or that number card is going to blow into smaller pieces. Which do you see? Suit or numbers? Numbers blew into even smaller pieces, so all we're left with fluttering down, the only whole cards we have are the face cards. You're going to reach up and you're going to grab two of them. Did you grab the spade? I mean, you've already got the spades fluttering, the face cards. Did you grab a jack, a king, a queen and a king, or a jack and a king? And boom. So the only card left fluttering down is the jack of spades. Yes, I want you to imagine that jack of spades fluttering down into the... There is a single present underneath this tree. Suspiciously the shape of a... You know what you get me for Christmas? You get me decks of cards. Oh, I love that sound. That's the sound of a magician gets out of his audiences. Oh. Very rarely will you go to a comedy show and hear a guy drop a line, the audience goes, oh. That's magic sounds. And you're right, you did it. You did. You got me a deck of cards. But not only did you get me a deck of cards, I turned this deck of cards into an adorable little box. That's also a 9.5 on Pinterest. Inside that little adorable box, can you see the denomination? That is, in fact, a jack of spades. Yeah, there's nothing in there. There's a jack of spades from your mind to my card. Here's where it gets great. Behind the jack of spades is her $100 bill. My name is Michael Callahan. You guys have been a lot of fun. Thank you. Good night.